East Coast LQ reviews today. I got another Lord Hobo beer. This is Lord Hobo 617 Hazy IPA. I believe this used to be called 617 Titletown. 6.17% alcohol by volume, or ABV. Guessing that's why they call it 617. It says New England born and brewed ale. Got this from the variety pack that I was showing you guys from the last video with the Angelica beer. The information on this one says 617 Hazy IPA, 6.17% ABV. Hashtag that's 617. 617 perfectly embodies the iconic winning spirit of Boston and all of New England. Through its carefully balanced flavors of greatness, the hops and grains blend together beautifully, providing a perfect equilibrium between sweet and bitter. Together, they form a bright berry flavor profile with a hint of honey in the finish. 617 is a home run, however you decide to drink it. Hops. Actually lists the hops and the malts. It says hops: Simcoe, Centennial, Azaka, malts, Pilsner, white wheat, flaked wheat, and oat malt. I have that sitting right there. That looks pretty cool now. Alright, so I got Beer Advocate pulled up. So Beer Advocate score on this one, 89 for very good. Style is an IPA New England. Also, I believe it's called like a Boston style IPA. ABV 6.17 from Lord Hobo Brewing Company out of Massachusetts, United States. Availability for this one year round. Says notes. Boston is steeped in a tradition of greatness in beer. Our roots are tied to the rebellious patriots that planned a revolution over many pints of beer long ago. That spirit drives the heart and culture of this town, and it's why we set out to brew something that captures that iconic spirit. 617. The recipe is a culmination of many years of perfecting the New England IPA, which has become one of the most widely enjoyed and nuanced style of our time. This beer features a perfectly balanced malt bill, accentuated by some of the most beautiful, fruity, and floral hops to deliver a world-class flavor. Apparently I can't speak again. This beer is the liquid expression of everything we love about this town. 60 IBUs. So I'm going to crack it open, go over the color with you guys. So that's a little different. It says notes of like berry and like honey on the finish. Don't really hear that too often on a New England style IPA. Got my Lindemann glass. Let's crack this open, go over the color with you guys. So this one right off the bat, notice it produced definitely a bigger head than the Angelica. About a finger and a half of head, foamy white head. Doesn't seem like it's going away as fast as the other head did. Like a hazy orange, like light golden orange. Really hazy. You really can't see through it. Don't really see much sediment. I don't think there is any sediment in this beer, but it looks pretty good. Let's go for the aroma on this one. On the aroma, getting a lot more hops. So not a lot of hops, but a lot more hops than the Angelica. So juicy. Getting some nice tropical, some like pineapple, some guava, nice citrusy note to it. It's like orange, tangerine, slight breadiness. Smells pretty good. The aroma's actually pretty light. Head seemed to go away pretty quick. Not as quick as the other beer though. But let's go for the taste on this one. A little bit more of a fuller mouthfeel than the Angelica. So it's about a medium mouthfeel. Decent amount of carbonation. I think the carbonation from the Angelica was a little bit more. I know this isn't really a comparison video, but I'm just kind of comparing it to the other Hazy IPA that I just tried from them. This one has decent amount of hops on the finish. Just a little bit of bitterness. Crisp and clean on the finish, but probably not as crisp and clean as the Angelica was. Much more juicy on this one. I'm getting more pineapple, guava, Decent amount of fruity flavor as well, though. Decent carbonation. It's pretty good. Pineapple, guava, tangerine, orange, nice citrusy, lemon. It does have like a nice tart bite to it, so I am getting a little bit of that berry. Nice sweetness as well. Kind of getting that honey on the finish. Maybe it's just because I'm thinking honey. But it has a good sweetness to it. Pretty crisp and clean, very sessionable for IPA. Like the other one, I would have no trouble drinking a 6-pack of these in one sitting. A little bit more floral, a little bit more hoppy than the Angelica. So if you like a New England style IPA that has a little bit more of that hoppy bite to it, this one actually is not too bad. Do I like this one over the other one? I think the Angelica is a little bit better. But this is still really good. Has more of a juicy tropical flavor. Kind of like that little bit of that sour note. It actually is making this even more crisp and refreshing. Even though it is juicier and it has more of those tropical flavors and it has a decent amount of fruitiness, I think I like the Angelica more. But this one's really good. For a rating for this one, I'm going to give this one a 8.5 out of 10. Really good beer. A little different considering it has that little bit slight tart taste to it. So yeah, that's something unique. That's something you don't really see too often in these hazy IPAs. I like the amount of breadiness I'm getting from it too. It has a good amount of breadiness. Hops, you get that a little bit of grapefruit, nice citrusy finish. So right up front you get the juicy tropical flavor, and then on the finish you get more of that citrusy flavor. But yeah, I'm gonna give this one an 8.5 out of 10. It is a really good beer. Like I said in the other video, is it as good as the Bat Squatch, which is the other New England style IPA by Rogue, that I'm a really big fan of. I'd probably pick up Rogue over this, but don't get me wrong, this is a good one. If I seen this in a 6-pack, I'd probably pick it up. Price, I don't even think I said the price on the last video, the Angelica. But this was basically the same package. So price on this was, I think it was like 17 plus tax, or it was like 18 plus tax. It was like 17 to 18 for the 12-pack variety, which is actually a pretty good deal, considering this is probably like a $10 6-pack, or it might even be more than that. It's probably like $11 6-pack. But you get to try 4 different beers, and I think it's worth the money. But yeah, it's not bad. Like I said, 8.5 for the rating. Recommendation if you guys like a hazy IPA. This is definitely a great one to check out. It's got that little bit of that tart aftertaste that actually makes it even more crisp and clean. It makes it even more refreshing. Makes it more drinkable. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to recommend it. And yeah, there you have it. If there's any other liquor beers that you guys like to see on my channel, definitely leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more quick videos. Liquor beer. Thanks for watching. Cheers.